Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to another edition of This Old Barn Shop. So I'll show you what we got going on. Do another little update. Figure it's been long enough. And you can see we've had a major cleaning party in here. Getting a bunch of stuff out. And I finished up pouring my last footer across the back. So that'll be the end of the bagged concrete for me, hopefully. I got all that done. Got my pipes down there for where my water will be able to run in and out of the building for my heat. I'm gonna put styrofoam all along the inside of the foundation in here, and probably on the floor, and then zip tie my tubes to it. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I haven't really decided if that's gonna be the best method yet, but it's looking like that's probably gonna be the easiest thing to do. It'll put the tubes fairly deep in the floor if I do that, because they're gonna be right on the bottom basically, but it's gonna be insulated going down. So the really only thing gonna be heating to be the concrete. So I figure it would probably, it would make the response time of heating it up and cooling it down a lot more, but I don't know if that's a real big deal. One advantage of having it deep is I don't have to worry if I come in here and drill anything in the floor to put anchors in of hitting my tubes, because they'll be way down in the concrete. So that's kind of an advantage with that. But be interested to hear what you all think, if anybody's got any experience with that. Probably not, because I know it's not normally recommended, but I'm prone to doing all kinds of things that aren't normally recommended. Like I said, I still gotta go back and retighten all those boards over there where you can see some daylight coming through the front wall. I went with more overlap on that. I learned later on that these boards actually shrunk a ½ an inch after I put them up, because they were wet from being green cut. So I'm probably just gonna put house wrap on the inside to take care of those gaps, because the other alternative is to go back and unscrew everything and redo that whole wall. Who knows, I may do that too at some point. I may just go ahead and finish it and get my machines in here, and then I'll have so much time on my hands without working on this barn that I can just come back and go back to working on that, and move some boards down every day or something. But right now we're working on this back wall, getting it all framed up. I have to go get some more boards misallocated to there. I'm not sure what happened. Bad counting, bad math. Actually, I know what happened. Was I had planned to do that on 30-inch centers, and I actually had some help for a change, and I told them to mark it on 30s, but they marked it on 24s, because 30s are not a normal dimension for building stuff, and they're used to working with building stuff, so they made it 24 instead of 30. But just means I have to use different insulation, because what I got a bunch of 15-inch bats, so I was gonna double it in on these over here that are all 30. So I had to get some 24-inch bats to put in these, but that's not a big deal. So I still gotta do the sides on both sides and get this floor up. And I guess the next thing will be working on that. So as I was saying, when my battery dying so rudely interrupted me, I've still got to, I guess, go ahead and start working on my lofts up there over top of the beams, so I can get these tuba-tins all up out of the way. Then I can finish getting this cleaned up and start laying down my foam and my tube in here and getting ready to pour this. Bailey will be pretty excited about that. I'm sure he's looking forward to having a big concrete doghouse. After all, this is Bailey's doghouse, so I'm sure he'll enjoy that. But that's how it's coming along. Of course, I have to tear all that off when I get up that high. I'll do that. But for now, I gotta go get some more lumber, take the crew cab, get what I'm missing here, and that way I can finish this up this weekend, get all that framed in, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to get back and get that unloaded, and then tomorrow I can pick up some more fence boards to work on the siding over my holiday. I get 2 days off this weekend because of the 4th of July, so that'll be good. So thanks to all my new subscribers. I think I'm getting close to 4,000, so that'll be a pretty big milestone. Who knows, maybe I'll hit 5,000 before the end of the year. But I appreciate everybody that follows along and comments, and hope you enjoy. I'm gonna throw a little clip in on some quick chip making, just a turning deal I did. Had a rust job the other night that I knocked out, and the only thing I got filmed on it was just doing some turning and making some chips, and that was using one of those CNMP inserts like I gave John Saunders. So maybe this will kind of show him how it works on my machine. He's supposed to be doing a video how it works on his Tormach. So that'll be interesting to see, and I look forward to it. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. And Bailey says, have a good day. Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. It's been a little while since I've done a chip control video. So this one's kind of going to John Saunders. This is on the positive rake, negative CNMG inserts, like what I gave him. So I'm working on a job here. This is a rush. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of filming because I just don't have time. But, there's our little insert. I can get you real close to try it. Try and keep up the Joneses here, see if I can get a Keith Fenner shot for you. Some chip formation. Alright, so the lathe is set 500 RPM, which is top end. I'll make it fast as I can go. This is 2-inch bore, a little bit more. And I'm going to take 100 out with 6,000 feed rate. This is a CNMG 431. No, CNMP 431. KC 850 Kennametal grade. I've bored this whole hole on it. Been getting after it pretty hard. I've took some 250 cuts with it, but I don't need to go that much to hit size this time. So let's let it go. And there it is after a 10 thou cut. Finish it. It's pretty good. This is a piece of TG&P.